have our two distances, right? We found them, we figured out how many miles it is to each location, and now it's time to plug it into an equation so we can figure out our total miles. One thing that I forgot to point out is that if you can see, so my distance was 258.9. All I want you to do with this in number of 9, I don't want you guys to worry about this decimal, okay? So this right here, don't worry about this number. You don't even need to write it down. I totally forgot about that. But seriously, you don't need to worry about it at all. So it'll just be 258 and 228. We don't need an exact distance. We just can get a close enough distance, okay? So I don't even want you to worry about the points that come at the end of your number, okay? It's going to make it too hard to add, and we don't want to get into that, okay? So now that we have that figured out, I want you guys to go ahead and plug in your equation or your numbers of miles into this equation. So your first destination, so it would be from Brighton to whatever location you chose, would be plugged in right here. So that would be blank miles plus, so in my case, it would be 258 plus 228 miles. So that would be from the Great Sand Dunes to Hanging Lake. And I have that written down right here. And see how I have those marked off because we don't even need them. So that's what they should look like after they're plugged in, okay? Now, this is going to be your equation. When you show your work for adding, it has to be using place values. We've talked about place values a lot this semester, so it should be easy for you guys. You guys can use your base 10 blocks that I gave you at the beginning of the semester, or you can use the place value method to add. And I did show that right here of where you break it down. So I will show you that method with mine. So I'm adding 258 plus 228, okay? Sorry, guys. So to break this down into place values, I'm going to do 200 plus 200 because I'm grabbing my hundreds place, right? And that would be 200 plus 200 equals, okay? Before I add that, I'm going to go to my tenths place right here. And I'm going to do 50 plus 20 because I grabbed from right there. And then I'm going to do 8 plus 8 equals. Okay, so 200 plus 200 is 400. And then 50 plus 20 is 70. Then 8 plus 8 is 16. So it'll be 0, 0, 6 plus 0 plus, and then it'll be 7 plus 1 is 8, and then it'd be 4. So my total trip, my total miles would be 486, okay? That would be a way that you can figure out. Okay, you broke it up into your tens place, and you broke it up into those place values. And that's the way you can do it. Or, like it says on here, you can just go ahead and use your base 10 blocks, whichever works easier for you, okay?